Hello Capricorn, this is going to be your reading. Another rainy day here in Anderson, Indiana, so it's a great day to get the rest of my videos done. Hope everybody's been doing all right. This is my Manga Tarot deck. I was guided to use this deck for these readings. I always kind of meditate on which tarot deck I'm going to use, and this is one I haven't used very much, so it kind of took me a while to really be able to get used to the energy of the cards, but I have done that. And I do not read reversals unless I'm guided to. My fortune telling deck. Oops. Energy Oracle. Ooh. That one definitely wanted to come out. My Vampire Oracle deck. And that one keeps trying to fall out. All right. I'm going to do a Romance Angel card for this one. Romance Angel card for Capricorn. Romance Angel card for Capricorn. And I got two. And that is a synchronicity. Wow, I tell you what, the collective has really had a tough past week. These readings I've been doing lately, really tough past week. Energy's been very, very tough. All right, so the first card that we have is the Tower card. So I feel like with this Tower card that you kind of feel like things have kind of just came crashing all down around you lately. And I feel like this has to do with the connection that you are in. Because to clarify that, we have the Marriage card. So I feel like there is a third party involved, possibly a married third party. That or you are married and there is a third party involved in this connection. And like I said, I do feel like you found out some things. There have been some stuff going on around this marriage. And like I said, this could be your partner or maybe you're married. But this is a third-party energy that is coming through because we have the Moon card. And the Moon is all about illusions, and it's all about things that kind of like secrets is the energy that I'm getting with this Moon card, that maybe some secrets came out. And like I said, I feel like it has to do with this here. You know, maybe your spouse found out that you were seeing somebody else, or you found out that the person you were seeing had a spouse, because like I said, we have this crash down, kind of crash and burn card here with the Tower moment, because we have deceit. So I feel like a lot of things were revealed to you, a lot of secrets. You know, maybe you thought this person was someone other than who they were, and you found out that they weren't completely honest with you. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. And I feel like intuitively, because the moon has to do with intuition, I feel like intuitively you kind of knew this, that there was more going on than what met the eye, so to speak. And so now you're kind of dealing with the aftermath right now, trying to decide what you're going to do. You know, and this seems to be happening a lot with, like I said, with my other readings today too. We do have the Sun card, and the Sun is very positive. You know, so we have, you know, the moon, this feminine card, feminine energy, and then we have the Sun, which is masculine energy. Because to clarify that, we have supernatural, inexplicable, miraculous, and otherworldly. So your spirit guides want you to know that there's actually more going on than what meets the eye. And I feel like maybe this was like maybe one of your biggest fears. Maybe this is something that you were really, really worried about, that kind of manifested itself. And the reason why this happened was so that you could actually face these fears. And you know, and I have my own views on marriage, and I have like my own views on monogamy as far as partnership over ownership. You know, and a piece of paper does not necessarily mean love. I mean, how many people have you seen in a marriage that did not truly love each other, that were only married out of necessity, or only kind of stay together out of necessity? And I have spoken before on the fact that, you know, we came here to experience things. And so many times, like, we kind of hit that brick wall to where we can't grow anymore with somebody. And then our soul starts looking for an outlet. Well, I feel like that's really what happened here. And so that is really the supernatural explanation for it. Souls get bored, and they literally get bored because we came here to experience humanity. And if you're not experiencing, if you're just kind of keeping up the status quo and just kind of going through the motions, so to speak, you know, it's just very boring and it's stagnant, and there is no more growth. And so I really feel like that is what happened here. I don't believe that the deceit was intentional, because, you know, when you met this person, it may not have, the person may not have even thought that this was going to be as serious as it was, so to speak. And it is, and now here you are. We have Page of Cups. So this is really like a moment of pause, a moment of stillness, to really kind of go inward and really kind of check in with yourself right now, how you're feeling, and really see how you kind of attracted this situation, because we do attract our fears. And what we believe about ourselves in the world is what will manifest. You know, if you believe that like people are not faithful, or people are cheaters, or they're disloyal, guess what? That's what you're going to attract every time. But you got to kind of think outside the box that, you know, we are all free spirits and we're all here to experience love. And sometimes we have to experience what's not love in order to know what is. And so I do feel like this situation here has kind of ran its course, so to speak, and it's really stagnant. And that's the reason why we have this here, this new energy, this new love of really being able to experience what love really is instead of what it's not. Because we have children and we have deception. This is that synchronicity. You know, we have deceit and we have deception. So I feel like maybe, you know, this person kind of hid from you that they had this double life, was kind of wearing a mask, so to speak. But the love part of it and the feelings, what you feel for each other, that is real. The only thing that was not real was the honesty about what was really truly going on. But you really have to check in with yourself. You really have to ask yourself how important that is. And I know that sounds crazy, but you have this loving connection. That is real. You know, and people lie to protect other people. Think about all the times that you have been dishonest to protect someone else, and even with this person, I feel like you've been dishonest as well. So really check in with yourself and try to release the judgment, because there are children involved, and I feel like that is kind of the glue that's kind of kept them together. Is children, because there are children involved. We have Page of Wands, clarified by the Elf Queen, introverted, burden, and responsibility. So there is a certain element of responsibility, and it's very burdensome for this person. And I feel like, you know, when they're with you, they could actually be more themselves. So even though it seems as though they were wearing a mask, really they took that mask off with you, and they felt really more free and more to be themselves than they had been for a very long time. Because like I said, this is that burden and that responsibility. And, you know, I was, you know, in a marriage for 20 years that was dead way before I walked away from it, you know, and you kind of get numb after a while where you don't feel anything. And so I feel like this person is feeling things that they haven't felt for a long time, like a lot of years. And so now here you are. But you're being asked to don't be dependent upon this person, and try and not to be in this energy of chasing. Kind of give this person their space right now, and really take this time, this opportunity to work on yourself, because you want to attract, you don't want to chase. Chasing is the worst thing that you can do right now, and that message just came through. So kind of let the situation kind of play out on its own. All right, we have the Six of Wands, because yes, this is that defensiveness. This is that feeling like you don't want to lose something. You know, you've met this person, and now, you know, you have this fear now that you're going to lose them to somebody else. And this is a very heavy energy. But you got to understand that if this person is meant to be in your life, and I feel like they are, I mean, that is definitely coming through. They're definitely supposed to be in your life, then they will be. But you're going to have to give them, like I said, this time and space to kind of figure things out, because they already have enough burdens now. So don't be an additional burden. We have the Golden Unicorn, protector, guardian, and champion. So yes, this is that protecting something that you love and really trying to hold on to it for dear life, for fear that it'll go away. But, you know, there's that old cliche, if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back to you, then it's meant to be. So that is really the energy that I'm getting, you know, with this card. And think about how magical this unicorn is. Would you really want to catch and keep this unicorn, or would you want this unicorn to be free and remain magical? You know, and love is freedom. And we are here to learn what love really is, and not what it's not. I am going to draw another Romance Angel card. Usually I don't get through my cards this quickly, but the messages this came through so easily that it was really hard to, you know, kind of slow it down, give you a little bit. I'll give you a few more cards. Aha. And I'm going to draw this card as well. My Major Arcana cards. I don't use these very often, but I'm being guided to. One more card, a Major Arcana card for Capricorn. And like I said, do take what resonates. I mean, this could be you that's married and maybe, you know, you got found out. It could be you too. And like I said, so do take what resonates. We have the Chariot, and we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I feel like this past life relationship, this definitely goes with this supernatural. I feel like you guys were destined to meet. This was going to happen. I know you feel like the timing is off, but the timing is perfect. It happened just when it was supposed to happen, when you both were ready. You know, and I even feel like maybe, you know, like with this Chariot card, maybe your paths have crossed before. Maybe you find out that you have, you know, ran into, you know, each other. Like maybe this is someone maybe used to work together, or maybe you have mutual friends, or, you know, it's really kind of crazy that you have not met before now. But like I said, the timing is right for you to meet this person. And when that happens, it comes to you like on a chariot. It just happens so fast. So I feel like this just kind of took off the ground running really fast, got really deep, really serious, really intense. Do check out, you know, some twin flame stuff, because this definitely sounds like it could be a twin flame connection, especially with this golden unicorn. But like I said, do not go into this like defensive mode right now. Let this come to you. Do not chase it. I know that you're staying up at night, kind of, you know, worrying about it, kind of obsessing about it. Try to be more forgiving, you know, with this right here, and try to understand that this person felt like you wouldn't even have given them a chance if you would have known. All right, well, Capricorn, this is your reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading to let you know what's going on with your personal situation, do reach out to me. They're $40 right now. I'll include my email address in the description of the video. Until next time.